What's up, y'all? Again, it's the real DJ Red with 2Ds. Coming back to you again. I apologize for not getting no videos out last weekend. Last weekend was really hectic between bad weather. One of the events had to get postponed, and we'll go from there. But again, I apologize for not getting the videos out. Most of the stuff there was beyond anyone's control, as far as with a tropical storm that we had last week that I believe it turned into a hurricane and then it died back down or whatever. My other reason for doing this video is to talk about buying new equipment versus used equipment. Now, last week, one of the issues that I've had, and I'm going to show you guys here. Whoop, almost lost the camera here. Y'all forgive me. This is my amp rack here, minus one of the amps. I did go out and purchase two new PV IPR 7500s. Now, last week Friday I had an outdoor event. I figure I'll test them out. The rack was wired up and everything. I'll test them out, make sure everything was working fine. Got to the event. Mind you, I did test it out here to make sure I was getting signal. I plugged up one speaker on each one of the channels, make sure everything was worked fine, not a problem. I got there, turned on one of the amp that was playing my full range speakers, and got nothing. It was getting power. For those of you that know about the PV IPR series, when they're getting power, they'll light up a LED blue light on the inside. Once you turn them on, it'll get a little bit brighter. You'll hear two clicks, and you'll see the two green lights come on for active, meaning that they're ready. Turned them on, and the lights never came on. It took maybe about 5 minutes or so of turning it on and off before they finally came on. About 15-20 minutes into playing, the amp went out. All right. Now, I did put it up on Facebook before. Hey, I just bought two PV 7500s. Everybody's giving great reviews for them and stuff like that. So, I'm not saying that the PV is a bad amp. I just got that bad amp. Or like me and my brother call it, the Friday amp. Somebody was building it on a Friday. They was ready to go home. Let me just throw this together and get it out of there. So it was a Friday amp. However, I did buy them brand new. I did have the option to buy them used. I could have paid $1,400 for two used ones. If that would have happened with the used one, I would have had a problem either getting my money back from the person that sold it to me, or I would be paying extra money getting them repaired. So I went on ahead and spent extra $400. Bought them brand new. I paid $2,000 for both of them. Bought them brand new, and ended up returning one. They sent me out the other one as soon as they got the shipping information that I did send it out, and I got the new one right here. Haven't even opened it up yet. So that is my reason for doing this video, as to buying when to know to buy new equipment versus used equipment. Now, let's go back here real quick. Even though there's a lot of stuff put up back here now, another thing I'm getting ready to go do, buy some new speakers. The reason why I want to buy new speakers instead of getting some used ones, if you buy a used speaker, a used raw speaker like this one here is an 18. I've had it for quite a few years now. I did buy it used, but I bought them real cheap. They did what they were supposed to do. There's nothing wrong with this one, but I just want to get some new ones for the new subs that I got here. Reason being, if you buy a used speaker, you don't know how a person might have handled that speaker. If they overplayed them, if they overpowered them or underpowered them, you never know what that person might have did to them. So when it comes to a speaker like that, yes, I recommend buying brand new speaker when you're doing that. When you're buying stuff from other places or whatever, off the street from someone that you know, it can cause problems, especially if you play that speaker one time and it goes out. And not everyone knows how to check a speaker to see if the voice coil might be unraveling, if the copper might be coming loose on there, or if it's scratching. You know, it could be someone might have dropped the speaker, the magnet shift. It could be a number of things. So with speakers, no, I would recommend buying new speakers. When it comes to LED lights, let me open up this one here. Matter of fact, I think I could just unzip it. Forgive me because I'm trying to do it with one hand and hold the camera at the same time. When it comes to buying LED lights, let me see if I can get it out. Y'all give me a second here. Let's see if this one is even charged up. Oh, yeah, full charge on this one. When it comes to buying LED lights, you can get away with possibly buying it used. There's another case that's back over here. You guys can't see it. I bought those maybe 4, maybe 5 years ago now. Those were my first LED lights. The first day that I bought them, I rented them out. I made my money back plus profit already. And they're still working fine now. I haven't had any issues. So certain things like that, you can take a chance at buying used. Speakers, I wouldn't buy them used. Let me see. Controllers, you might can take a chance at buying something used. Depending on the controller or the condition that it's in. If you see that it's beat up or whatever, of course, you don't want to take a chance at buying it. Used, you could probably find another one used in a little bit better condition. You might spend a little bit more, but you know that it wasn't beat up all the time, so to speak. Microphones. If you're buying a handheld wired microphone, you can probably take a chance at doing that. Let's say example, Shure microphone SM58, SM57 if you're doing instrument stuff, or a Sennheiser E835, E825. Any one of those, you can probably take a chance at buying them used. Wireless microphones, I would not take the chance at doing that because they're a little bit more delicate. If you drop a handheld wired microphone, you might dent the head on there, but you can always unscrew it. You can buy a replacement for it. The wireless ones, I've had this happen to me before. Someone dropped my wireless mic, and then all of a sudden the sync button stopped working on there. The sync button meaning once you scan for channels, you're able to sync the microphone with the receiver. They're very delicate. I wouldn't take the chance at buying them used. Cases. You can buy cases used. People beat them up all the time. But again, you can take a chance at doing that. Certain things are very delicate. I would not take a chance at buying used. So just be mindful of buying used gear versus new gear. Another example, this generator here is a Honda generator. It's not mine. It's one of my buddies' own. We used it last weekend and we're using it again this week as well. Let's go back to the back where my generator is. Right here, up under the stairs here, is my generator, and I bought that brand new maybe more like 8 to 10 years ago. Haven't had any issues with it so far, knock on wood, and don't plan on having any issues with it. Bought it brand new. Yes, the warranty is up. I change the oil on it regularly. I don't leave gas in the line when I'm done. I don't turn it off. What I do is just turn off the gas line and have everything to have the generator to run out all the gas that's in the line itself. So, those are minor things there. You can buy a used generator for a reasonable price. Things do go wrong with them every now and then. You might have to fix a carburetor. You might have to get the brushes fixed in there or whatever on the generator side. That's pretty much it. Even my subs, I bought them new. Would I buy them used now? Yes. I know EV is quality stuff. I would buy some more ETX used if I had to or whatever. what else I got here? Just giving you guys some ideas. Oh, okay. Another thing, compressor. I just bought that used a couple of weeks ago, right before I built some of these subs. I'll give you an example on that. I was going to buy a 100 PSI compressor from Harbor Freight, brand new. I think they were running like $100 or something like that. My brother warned me and told me that I needed a 150 PSI or better to spray the Duritex on here, because the spray gun is going to need at least 100 to 120 or something like that. So I ended up buying this used compressor from off of I think OfferUp or something, OfferUp or Lego, one of those two. Ended up buying a used compressor. I went, checked it out. The guy plugged it up. I put the hose to it. It was holding pressure. The regulator on there works, so I can adjust the air pressure coming out. If I'm switching, let's say from the nail gun to a sprayer, I don't blow the seals out on them and stuff like that. That there I ended up buying used. I only paid $65 for it, versus almost, I think it was $100 or $120 for a new one like that. But used it fine, no problem. It was clean. It was in good condition. He said he used it a couple of times and he said he had to stop for health reasons or whatever, and went from there. So again, you know, just be mindful of whatever you buy, new versus used. You know, if you got any questions or anything on buying used gear or buying new gear, leave comments down below. I'll be more than happy to try to give you my input on there and go from there. So once again, The Real DJ Red, peace, I'm out. And also, before I go, I want to say thank you to everyone that's all of my new followers, all my new subscribers. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You know, you guys got any questions, comments, please leave them down below. Please make sure you hit subscribe to anyone else that's watching. Hit subscribe, hit the bell for the notifications as well. You know, again, I apologize for not getting the videos out last week, but I'm gonna make sure I get some more out this week. I'll make it up this weekend here. Got a bunch of events going on, one today and two tomorrow. So again, thank you everyone for following. Please hit the subscribe button, hit the bell also, and peace.